发财，恭喜发财。
Thank you all. What a pleasure to see you all here tonight. Happy Lunar New Year. Unfortunately, before we start, I just want to take a moment. I found out just minutes ago that an honorary Canadian, the Aga Khan, passed away. His Highness the Aga Khan was an extraordinarily compassionate global leader, a man of vision, of faith, and of incredible generosity. He was passionate about Canada and what we've been able to create here in this country and how we are always striving to build better and more for more and more people. He will be deeply, deeply missed by people around the world, but particularly the Ismaili community that is grieving tonight. Our hearts go out to all of them, and I lost a very good friend, a friend of my father's and a friend of mine tonight. So I am sad, and we will all reflect on his extraordinary legacy for the coming days, weeks, and indeed years. But it is a real pleasure to be here with so many members of the community tonight. Merci Mary pour cette généreuse introduction et merci surtout pour tout ce que tu fais pour améliorer les opportunités des Canadiens et être une voix forte pour nos communautés chinoises ici à Ottawa. I want to thank Yasser Naqvi as well and Jean Yip for emceeing tonight, and a special huge thank you to Jean for doing so much work to organize this wonderful Lunar New Year celebration. It's also a real treat to be here with so many members of our caucus and cabinet, including Paul Chang, Jenna Suds, Helena Jasic, Leah Taylor-Roy, Majid Jahari, Ali Asasi, and a few others. I think Rachel Bandayan just showed up, and a few others. So it is a very, very well-attended celebration, even though, as you know, Parliament's not sitting. A lot of people came up to make sure that we were celebrating this happy moment of the Lunar New Year. Because celebrating all together is what the Lunar New Year is all about. It's about coming together with friends, with family, with community. Le Nouvel An lunaire, c'est une des raisons magnifiques. C'est des maisons magnifiquement décorées en rouge, une couleur que j'aime tout particulièrement, pour attirer la chance et la prospérité. C'est allumer des pétards, se rassembler pour partager un repas avec vos proches, avec ceux que vous aimez. It's about wishing your loved ones good health and good fortunes by exchanging gifts and those red envelopes. But above all, this year, it's about renewal, recognizing the end of winter and the coming spring season while looking to a brighter future instead of dwelling on the past. And appropriately, this year is the year of the snake, an animal which symbolizes transformation, wisdom, and resilience. Resilience. And that, more than anything, is a value that Korean Canadians, Vietnamese Canadians, and Chinese Canadians embody. Korean Canadians who often migrated to Canada with little to no money in their pocket now contribute to our country in countless ways. Les Canadiens d'origine vietnamienne qui ont fui les horreurs de la guerre et se trouvent un refuge ici et font maintenant partie de notre grande famille canadienne. And Chinese Canadians who persevered despite deep discrimination to not only build vibrant, prosperous communities, but to literally build this country. A history we are proud to celebrate with our government's investment in the Chinese Canadian Museum that recently opened in Vancouver. Resilience has long been a value you've embraced, and it's a value I think Canadians of all backgrounds have wholeheartedly embraced as well. These past few weeks have been challenging, but that resilience, that camaraderie we've seen on display has been remarkable. And in the spirit of the Lunar New Year, I've never been more optimistic about Canada's future. We're not out of the woods yet. We need to continue to pull together and be there for each other. But as I announced yesterday, we reached an agreement with the United States to pause the proposed tariffs against Canada, along with our countermeasures, and working together to tackle the scourge of fentanyl. And, of course, we will keep working until those tariffs are off the table altogether. But the one thing that has shone through over the past few days is Canadians being there for their neighbors, for their friends, looking to buy Canadian goods, looking to find Canadian suppliers, looking to be there to support communities right across the country through these challenging times. That is the very best of Canada. We pull together when we're faced with challenges, and that's what we've seen from coast to coast to coast. We are more aligned than ever. We are more united than ever. Le gouvernement fédéral, nos provinces, nos territoires, nos entreprises, nos syndicats et des dizaines de millions de Canadiens d'un océan à l'autre on a tous mis nos différences de côté, on s'est rassemblés pour le bien de notre pays. We've collectively shown that when Canada's interests are in danger, our political identity no longer matters. There is only one team, and that is Team Canada. So as we move forward into the year of the snake, let us commit to fully embracing the values that the Lunar New Year represents. Let us resolve to remain resilient and united. Let us commit to working towards a better, brighter future. And let us recognize the role that you, Chinese, Korean, and Vietnamese Canadians all play in making Canada the very best country on earth. Merci encore de m'avoir invité à célébrer avec vous ce soir. Je souhaite à vous tous une très belle nouvelle année. Shinyen Kwaila, Sumnin Failok, Chukmun Namoy, Seebok Manibadiseo. Merci beaucoup, mes amis. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Prime Minister. We're going to ask the Prime Minister now to dot the I for the lion and also to hold up the lucky cabbage. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
IXL is helping 15 million students succeed in math and language arts.
Hello.
Happy New Year.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Lunar New Year.
Bonsoir et tous, bonne année lunaire.
My name is Jean Yip.
Et je suis Yasser Naqvi.
We are honored to be your MCs for this year's Liberal Caucus Lunar New Year on the Hill reception.
Nous sommes ravis de vous voir ces numéros, vous qui avez fait le déplacement pour être avec nous. Bienvenue à tous.
The Lunar New Year, known as Seollal in Korean communities, Tet in Vietnamese communities, and Spring Festival in Chinese communities, is such an important time of year for families and friends to gather.
La nouvelle an lunaire, connue sous le nom de Seollal dans la communauté coréenne, des têtes dans la communauté vietnamienne et des fêtes du printemps dans la communauté chinoise est un moment important dans l'année où les familles et les amis se réunissent.
It carries with it the hopes for prosperity, good health, and happiness in the year ahead. It's a time for family reunion, personal reflection, and of course, good food. And I know we have plenty of good food coming later today.
Il est porteur d'espoir, de prospérité, de bonne santé et de bonheur pour l'année à venir. C'est un moment propice aux réunions de famille, à la réflexion personnelle et bien sûr à la bonne chair.
So, do you know what animal we are welcoming this year?
Snake!
Yay, snake! A symbol of renewal, transformation, wisdom, and power.
Cette année, nous accueillons l'année du serpent, symbole de renouveau, de transformation, de sagesse et de puissance. Alors que nous nous réunissons à Ottawa, il est important que nous nous rappelions à quel point nos diverses communautés font partie intégrante du tissu de la nation canadienne. Qu'il s'agisse de nos entreprises, de nos écoles, de nos arts ou de nos langues, la diversité rend nos communautés dynamiques et fortes.
Before we get started with tonight's program, just a few quick notes to ensure the evening runs smoothly. Restrooms are located downstairs. A coat check can also be found there. If you require any assistance, please find an event volunteer at the registration desk where you came in.
Les toilettes sont situées au rez-de-chaussée. Un vestiaire s'y trouve également. Si vous avez besoin d'aide, veuillez vous adresser à un bénévole dans l'événement au bureau d'inscription où vous êtes arrivé.
I'm glad to see that the room is slowly filling in. I realize there's been long lineups outside, and I want to just thank you for your patience. I don't know if you want to ad-lib that, or if you want us to start off.
Commençons par le premier spectacle de la soirée, un spectacle du tambour traditionnel. Les jouets de tambour âgés de 5 à 15 ans viennent du temple Fo Guangshan de Ottawa. Souhaitons-leur la bienvenue à Amusons-nous.
Let's kick off things with our first performance of the evening, a traditional drum performance. The drummers, aged 5 to 15, are from the Fu Guangshang Temple of Ottawa. Let's welcome them and enjoy. Oh, are they doing more?
I think they can. They're done. Yeah.
Oh, wait. The monk is in. Oh, are they done? One more. One more. Oh. Okay. Looks like they're all done. Aren't they the cutest bunch
Let's
of
hear it.
drummers? Let's hear it. Okay, do you want to introduce?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is our great pleasure now. It's on today's excité invite to invite our really good friend, Paul Chiang, who's the Member of Parliament for Markham Unionville and the Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship. Please welcome, bienvenue, Paul Chiang.
Well. Thank you so much, Yasser and Jean, for your kind introduction. Hello, everyone. Hello. 大家好. 大家好. First, I want to extend my heartfelt thank you to the Liberal Chinese Caucus for organizing this wonderful event tonight. A big thank you also to all the performers, all the volunteers, and the caucus staff members for your outstanding efforts in making this celebration possible. It is truly an honor to be here with you today, celebrating the Lunar New Year. To everyone here, I offer my warmest wishes. May this year of the snake bring you prosperity, good health, and happiness. 恭祝大家新春快乐，身体健康，12年吉祥，万事如意。This is a time to come together with family, friends, and loved ones to reflect on the past year and look ahead with hope and excitement for the future. We also celebrate the rich tradition and customs that comes with it. Tradition that has been passed down through generation and hold deep meaning for all of us. Myself, my family generation goes back 3,000 years in China. So I'm so grateful to be celebrating Chinese New Year with all of you. It is not only just a celebration in a calendar year date, it's a celebration of who we are, of our shared values, and of the strength that comes from unity. As we come together, I'm reminded of something that's very important. But moments like this are where we come together as a community, and these moments reminds us of what truly matters. Unity, connection, and mutual respect for each other. Now it is my pleasure to introduce someone who has been a strong advocate for our community and our country. MP Mary Ng is not only the member... MP Mary Ng is not only the Member of Parliament for Markham Thornhill, but she's also served as a Minister of Export Promotions, International Trade, and Economic Development. Her dedication to building strong international relationships and her work in promoting Canadian businesses, especially small businesses, has been inspiring for me. MP Ng's leadership and commitment to advancing the interests of Canadian communities, including her ongoing work with many cultural groups across the country, truly embodies the spirit of inclusion and opportunities. Please join me in welcoming the Honorable Mary Ng, Minister of International Trade.
Paul, thank you so very much. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ottawa. Welcome to Parliament Hill. 新年快樂，蛇年祝大家身體健康，萬事如意。 Xin Yin, Kuai Le, everyone. It's really terrific to be here to celebrate Lunar New Year and to be here with my caucus colleagues. You are seeing them all strong here. And thank you all for braving the cold and traveling from literally across the country to come celebrate Lunar New Year with all of us as friends, family, and neighbors. And you know, I love this time of year. I can't think of a celebration where you celebrate Lunar New Year on one day, but then you keep celebrating it for days and days and weeks and weeks and weeks, and then culminating into one long, wonderful month where you get to eat a lot, where you get to get lots of red pockets. Who likes getting red pockets? I like getting lots of red pockets. And when you celebrate just the togetherness with your friends and your family. And I think that that's what makes Canada just so special. All of us celebrate this wonderful heritage of the Lunar New Year. This year is the Year of the Snake. We're all celebrating Lunar New Year, but we are celebrated as proud, proud Canadians. And as we celebrate the Year of the Snake, we're embracing the powerful symbolism of what the wisdom of the snake is, the strength and the new beginnings. And I can't think of anyone who exemplifies that better than the person I'm about to introduce. But before I do, let me just take a moment to say a couple of words about Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, who has led our country with a vision for inclusiveness. His leadership has strengthened Canada in a way where differences are celebrated. We all come from different parts of the world, and we celebrate our heritage, and we celebrate each other, and we celebrate it in this multicultural place that we call Canada. And the Prime Minister has done nothing but led this country with that fortitude. And with that, let me take a moment to welcome the Prime Minister of Canada, the Right Honourable Justin Trudeau, to the stage. Gong hei fa choi, gong si fa zai.
Thank you all. What a pleasure to see you all here tonight. Happy Lunar New Year. Unfortunately, before we start, I just want to take a moment. I found out just minutes ago that an honorary Canadian, the Aga Khan, passed away. His Highness the Aga Khan was an extraordinarily compassionate global leader, a man of vision, of faith, and of incredible generosity. He was passionate about Canada and what we've been able to create here in this country, and how we are always striving to build better and more for more and more people. He will be deeply, deeply missed by people around the world, but particularly the Ismaili community that is grieving tonight. Our hearts go out to all of them. And I lost a very good friend, a friend of my father's and a friend of mine tonight. So I am sad, and we will all reflect on his extraordinary legacy for the coming days, weeks, and indeed years. But it is a real pleasure to be here with so many members of the community tonight. Merci Mary pour cette généreuse introduction, et merci surtout pour tout ce que tu fais pour améliorer les opportunités des Canadiens et être une voix forte pour nos communautés chinoises ici à Ottawa. I want to thank Yasser Naqvi as well, and Jean Yip for emceeing tonight, and a special huge thank you to Jean for doing so much work to organize this wonderful Lunar New Year celebration. It's also a real treat to be here with so many members of our caucus and cabinet, including Paul Chang, Jenna Suds, Helena Jasic, Leah Taylor-Roy, Majid Jahari, Ali Asasi, and a few others. I think Rachel Bendayan just showed up, and a few others. So it is a very, very well-attended celebration, even though, as you know, Parliament's not sitting. A lot of people came up to make sure that we were celebrating this, this happy moment of the Lunar New Year. Because celebrating all together is what the Lunar New Year is all about. It's about coming together with friends, with family, with community. Le Nouvel An lunaire, c'est une des raisons magnifiques. C'est des maisons magnifiquement décorées en rouge, une couleur que j'aime tout particulièrement, pour attirer la chance et la prospérité. C'est allumer des pétards, se rassembler pour partager un repas avec vos proches, avec ceux que vous aimez. It's about wishing your loved ones good health and good fortunes by exchanging gifts and those red envelopes. But above all, this year, it's about renewal, recognizing the end of